Hey, yo, what up, man? It's your boy Deezy.
It's Dom.
Hey, listen, man, we back at New Dope, man. I mean, listen, man, we've had a lot of dope episodes so far, man.
I think so too.
Yeah. This one, I'm excited because it's like another at-home one. Yeah, I feel like it ties in.
I feel like I'm at the crib.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm damn at the crib, maybe somewhere in the mountains, maybe somewhere like
I'm feeling
some vibey, like music, you know what I'm saying?
Type.
Like community events, fashion.
You play football, right?
Yeah, I did play
You know
football.
Randy Moss?
I do Randy Moss.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Wait. He about to be here tonight, too?
I don't know.
There might be a little somebody that, you know what I'm saying? So, our guest today, man, very special guest. Actually, you guys are watching this like the time you're watching it, but my brother's actually live streaming this. So, shout out to everybody where they're from. But I'm talking about an LA-based producer from West Virginia. Man, let's clap it up for West Virginia real quick.
Come on, what?
Have you
Come
been
on,
there before the studio? Y'all been there?
In spirit.
In spirit. I almost went to West Virginia University, man. So shout out to the Mountaineers. I'm talking about the accolades and the credits go on and on, like DDG,
Bia.
oh my god.
Come on, Lil Rich. Come on.
Shout out to Lil Rich, by the way. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into it. I want to just make sure that you guys understand that this is more than somebody who does music. This is somebody who's like in the community. And here at New Dope, we want to highlight not just people who are killing it in their craft, but are killing with the people around them.
Yeah,
in the world.
creating real community, bro.
Come on.
And like giving accolades to people that deserve it.
Come on.
A spotlight.
Shining the light on them. And right now, as I introduce y'all, West Virginia standing on their feet, y'all make some noise for Myles. Man, y'all make some noise.
Bro, to the audience.
Hell of an intro, man.
Yes,
great
sir.
Great intro. Y'all boys
man.
is good at this, man. Y'all boys done
What's
got
up,
real
man?
good. Real good, man. What up
How
with
are
y'all,
you?
man?
How are you feeling?
Blessed.
Like,
Blessed.
how you actually feeling?
Marvelous. Splendid.
All
Healthy.
superlatives?
Healthy. Yeah.
How's
yeah.
mental, man? How you know what I'm saying?
Mental is there. Mental is
mental
30.
year.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the year for us.
I never
finally.
heard of that.
Nah.
Yeah, see, that's why we're aware of it now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. Sturdy, man. The mental is solid. The mental is solid. Everything good. How about y'all boys, man?
good, man.
Y'all active.
Hey, man, I'm pretty
Super active.
You're the first guest that asks us that.
I'm not wearing these glasses to be cool.
I believe
I'm
it.
tired.
Man,
Look,
listen,
y'all coming off BT weekend. Y'all got flyers every night. Y'all got moves every night. It's something going on every night. Like,
Man.
yeah. Y'all
Don't even
active.
highlight
Like,
us.
man, I'm
What you
saying,
been up to?
I've
Yeah,
been
because
up-
these
I
cards are full
kind
of
of want to get
accolades.
into it because I've known Myles for years.
Word.
Yeah.
We actually were supposed to stay together.
Yeah,
When
a
I
lot of
first
that.
moved
Yeah,
here.
these is my guys right here, man. These
Yeah.
guys show me nothing but love since pulling up. Some of the first people I've met since being out here.
Literally.
Always show love.
My
And
first crib, Myles was one of our first guests.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
fire.
First,
Yeah.
they really showed me a lot, took me in, all of that. And as I've, they named off some of my accolades, but y'all been moving and grooving and catapulting and, started from the ground up, throwing events. I was with you when you was throwing your
Yeah.
first events out
We
here.
talked about it,
Now they
yeah.
running Hollywood basically. Like it's crazy.
man.
So yeah, slit, man. Shout out. But yeah, no, this is real. That's why I had to come up here because I had some stuff going on. I was like, dang, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I got to come talk to some guys I really know.
Good,
So.
Real quick, you talk about LA, Hollywood, stuff like that, but you not from here. You from West Virginia, and I'm gonna ask the question that people at home, obviously not your West Virginians watching, but like people at home want to know, what the hell is there to do in West Virginia? What's in West Virginia? Let us know, man. Come on.
Hey man, that's the mountains, man. That's the mountain state, Mountain Mama, West Virginia. You know,
Right.
if a lot of people have driven through there, or some people don't even know where it's at on the map. But you gotta, we still have fun there, and like I've been highlighting over the past couple of months, it's a lot of talent. Y'all name some of the talent that's came out of there, like some greatness has really came out of those mountains, and even the fact that it's a place that people write songs about, people have ties to and connections to. It's something going on out there, but
Sidebar, like out of those mountains is fire. If somebody like,
Insane.
the talent coming out of those mountains is tough.
It remind me of the what's that Virginia? Something in the water.
something in the water. That's what they got.
very
Yeah, they got
akin to
something
that.
in the
That's
water.
hard. That's hard.
They got
That's hard.
something in the water.
Damn,
So,
man. So West V, like what
Yeah.
did you do? Like you a brother. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like
Yep,
what was
yep,
going
yep,
on?
yep,
Like
yep,
come
yep,
on,
yep,
talk to
yep,
me on
yep.
West V, man.
Yep. I mean, it's still very much black culture out there, and it's still very much black people. Obviously, we might be a little outnumbered, but it's just like anywhere else. You feel me? Like it's black culture, black community. Shout out to everybody from back home. My mom actually has a newspaper called Black by God that highlights the black
fire.
culture and that's in the history that's been throughout there. So
Yeah,
That's fire.
I don't
Yeah.
know if you know. He's really entrenched.
That's
Like, it's kind of OD.
That's hard, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Can you? All right, first of all, we did the intro.
Yeah.
Can you let them know your camera's here? Who are you?
My name is Myles T, man. I'm Myles Satterfield from Charleston, West Virginia. Like, you know, I produce music, I play around on computers, and, you know, I try to show love. This
guy's too humble.
I was about to say, why is everybody with crazy accolades always like sum it down to something?
No funny shit, bro. I don't like that shit.
Like, that's wild. You
don't gotta be humble.
You think you should be talking? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I got you here. I got Duce in the back. There's four strippers coming.
Hey, they got Duce. They took my Henny. Y'all know about the Henny. Y'all, I might have to talk about the Henny that y'all stole from me.
So y'all sipping Henny in West V?
Yeah. It's Henny going around. It's
Mountain Dew.
You know,
Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Some people, I ain't never. You said that last time.
That's mad funny.
You never heard of that?
I seen that. You get it's a little documentary. It's something out there. Like, yeah, it's something out there. It's a lot of interesting documentaries that you know that's back home. But listen, y'all gotta. I'm gonna get y'all down there. I'm gonna make it make sense. I'm gonna get y'all down there.
What is this affinity for your state? Like what? Not to say why do you love it so much, but like what do you value about your place?
So when you're from a place like that, when you're from a place where, like I said, some people don't even know we a state. Some people think mix it up with Virginia. I mean, you can laugh. Nah, but that's true. It's like, you know how people, oh, you from Roanoke? Like, no.
What is that?
Roanoke, Virginia, or like different places in Virginia, like Virginia Beach or whatever. It's like, nah, I'm from West Virginia. It's a state. You know, the 35th state to be exact. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you proud about your
so,
shit?
I mean,
is that on your hat right now?
Yeah, this is the new merch that just came out. I've been selling a lot of these hats too.
Looks like a Cupid or something, right?
Yeah, because we can get into it, but we did this contest back home called West Virginia Love Letter, where we basically was like, you know, because I just described some of how the feelings is, but we basically, me and Leisha Lee and Black by God, we did this challenge. It started off as a challenge where they was like, Myles, send us a beat, and we're gonna do we're gonna get the artist to do a love letter to West Virginia. You know, a couple bars, you feel me, some challenge. And then the summertime is kind of active with like local events, even some big events. Like we got Wayne coming through there. Yeah. I think Bobby Brown there tonight actually at the regatta. But like, you know, people coming through the city in the summertime. Yeah, so they was like, we're going to do something for the music scene because the music scene was kind of quiet. So back to the Cupid part, we did the love letter. And we thought, like, you know, the music scene back home. We thought it was going to be the usual suspects, maybe a couple people. But it just went stupid. Like, it went crazy. Like, we got hundreds of entries, which was crazy for, like, a place that's small like that. We didn't even know all of these artists existed, and we got some real talent that I'll talk about that came out of there that's buzzing right now. And they on the radio, and, like, we kind of gave some people some opportunities. But it started with what we called the love letter. Some people wasn't so lovely. Some people was like, you know, because when you're from a place like that, people like
highlight the negative.
Yeah, there's some people highlight the negative or whatever, but love ain't always pretty. So, you know, we did the love letter and it went crazy.
Cute music.
We did the love letter and it went crazy throughout the state. So when it came time to do some merch, I was like, man, what am I throwing the hat? I got the shirt too, went with the Cupid theme. The, you know, get struck by lightning or love or the Cupid's bow, whatever. So yeah, that's how this hat came about. But yeah, a lot of that was going on, which inspired the hat.
You mentioned a lot of names when you was just you know what I'm saying, just talking there. Can you let the people know if they don't know nothing about West Virginia? You know what I'm saying? Let them know some of the names that have came out of West Virginia.
Oh, Randy Moss, Jason Williams, OJ Mayo, Jerry West, Jennifer Gardner, Nick Saban, technically Steve Harvey.
I didn't know Nick Saban. That's crazy.
Yeah, Nick Saban from real small town.
That's hard.
Yeah. A lot of people from there.
You said who? Who was the last one you said?
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey from West Virginia?
Steve Harvey is from a small town.
Steve Harvey from West Virginia?
Small town, Shrewsbury, I believe.
Shrewsbury?
Yeah.
Nah, that sound like some shit from Dr. Seuss. Shout to how you say it. I want to make an apology.
I think it's there. I believe it's Shrewsbury. I'm not sure. If y'all in the comments, let me know if y'all remember where Steve Harvey from.
A little Googling while we.
Aaron Dobson, my homie Aaron Dobson for sure. Bill Withers, they in here dropping names for sure.
Damn,
Bill Withers, right? Yeah, Bill Withers is.
I got some heat.
That's cap. Lady Gaga is not from West Virginia.
Do y'all feel like was there ever any smoke with Virginia?
I wouldn't say it's smoke, but it's just the.
Was y'all like, nah, we really don't want.
You think niggas beefing?
Nah, I ain't gonna say it's smoke. It's just like I said, when people don't know where you from and they try to say that you from West Virginia, you gotta clarify, and it does get annoying. But it's like you can't fault people for what they don't know. It's like, you know what I mean?
You gotta educate them.
You gotta educate. It's weird, but you know, it ain't no smoke. I would say definitely not no smoke because man, Virginia got a lot of talent coming out of there.
Yeah,
A lot
the
of
whole
heat
the
came
whole
out of there.
Virginia. I mean, I know y'all different, but
Yeah.
both of y'all
Collective,
together, yeah,
It's a
something
lot.
different.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that
I
whole
don't know
little
how y'all
region.
broke up, but
You're gonna have to ask them. What was it? June 20th, like 1836,
All right,
1736,
now
something like
This
that.
nigga lying. You being that ass? I really thought he was
No,
coming
so
up with
what are the
facts.
dates? What are the dates? Yeah, something like
Oh.
that. Yeah. June
I w-
20th, because we just did the award show on June 20th, West Virginia Day. We did the award show.
Oh.
We right after Juneteenth weekend had it jumping, had it popping. Whole city came out. It was turned. It was lit.
Yeah, we gonna
Yeah.
dive in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was
Where-
lit.
what's the inception? So you're from West Virginia originally. We met in LA. So how
For
did we
sure.
get there? What?
How did I get to Los Angeles?
Yeah, what's that path look like?
Well, was you already out here? We might have came.
Bro, I was here for like a month.
Yeah.
maybe
Okay.
a month and
So
a
you
half.
came during COVID too,
Right after COVID.
right after COVID,
Right after COVID. Or you know what? Right before COVID.
right
my bad.
before. Okay. So I came. It was already COVID when I pulled up.
Yeah.
But I pulled up, bro. I pulled up.
You drove, right?
I drove. Me and my little brother.
I
We
remember.
drove.
Crazy.
Cause I was only supposed to kick it out here for a couple of months, but I mean it was COVID, so it was like I don't really got to go back to West V to be real. And I was living in DC actually for a little bit, cause I had after school I had graduated and went and got a job out there,
What school were you at?
Marshall University.
It was a Marshall.
Yeah, did you get
Oh.
recruited by them?
Nah. But I know about Marshall though.
Yeah,
That's
Randy
tough.
went there,
Yeah.
Leftwich went there, my homie Dobson who played for the Patriots went there, but I went to school there. That's like 30 minutes from where I'm from, 40 minutes from where I'm from. And then COVID happened. I was working remote. And then I came out here. And when I came out here, let me see. How did we? Okay, so you went to St.
I went to
John's.
St. John's, yeah.
A lot of the homies from Boston, St. John's, that whole area, we just had some mutuals and we started kicking it. And then, you know, y'all had the studio, y'all was doing events. I was like, man, what y'all need? Like, what we doing? Like, we
fire.
out here,
Yeah,
we in LA.
We had
Like,
just bought a studio.
yeah.
You talking
And-
about the Forever joint or
Yeah.
hard?
We had just
Yeah.
bought it, and we didn't even build it out yet.
No, y'all
Miles-
was in the process of
Miles would
building
come
it. Yeah.
by. You might have helped us out a little bit.
Little bit,
Maybe
like
take
here and
some
there.
trash out.
Yeah.
And we literally broke it down by hand so the
Yeah.
contractor could like redo
Mm-hmm.
it. And we knew Miles was talented
Right.
from some other. Shout out J-Zach.
Yeah, my dog
Who was our
Jay-Zach.
connect? Yeah, he was our
Yup.
connector.
Yep.
Really dope artist, rapper, producer, everything.
Fire.
Yeah.
I think
You
y'all
were-
had him on the pod one time, right? You and Zammy
We
maybe,
did
didn't y'all?
in our
yeah, I think y'all did
original,
at the other spot.
Shout out J-Zach and all
Yeah.
my homies from Portland.
For sure.
Poland.
Poland. He is
Damn.
Polish.
He is
Wait.
Polish.
Hold on. So when you moved out here,
Mm-hmm.
you moved out here to LA during COVID, right? Was it like? Did your eyes get wide? Were you like, damn? Was it your first time in LA? Was you like?
It was
nah.
good question. It was my second time in LA. Like I said, I didn't think that I was staying. So I had the vacation type mindset of like,
Right.
okay, I'm gonna be out here for like a month or two, couple months,
Long
but I'm still
vacation, nigga.
long
That's
vacation.
COVID though.
But it's COVID, you feel
Fair,
me?
fair,
So it's
fair
like it's
type shit.
COVID, it's no traffic, everybody outside, like we out here, like
You
yeah,
drove across country during COVID.
yeah.
How long that took?
3 days. Me and my little
You
brother
wasn't
did
getting
it.
stopped by like all the government people
I got
talking
one-
about you can't be like moving around.
It was like right. It was kind of more so after we had already been locked down for a little bit, to where everybody was like, okay, we locked down, we accepted it.
Yeah.
We still can't move around, but you know you
Like,
can move around a little
niggas
bit.
got more
Mask
comfortable
up.
with life.
Yeah, but everybody was
wild.
still inside, so
driving
it was,
across country. I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie, that's a good play.
it was
I-
good. It was bro, it
I
made
would go
perfect
back in
sense.
time to drive somewhere.
It was fire.
I ain't gonna
But-
lie, that's a good
What you gonna
waste of
drive
time.
to?
Nigga, I go drive
West
anywhere.
Virginia?
Yeah, nigga, I was inside every day. I'd have drove.
Yeah,
I don't know
and
how
that was
to
the
say
thing.
it.
It was like we not doing nothing.
Yeah.
And we wasn't doing
God.
nothing. So we not doing nothing. And I ain't never well, you know, when I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna go for a couple of months, I might as well have the whip on me so I can get around.
Yeah.
Drive the whip. Why not? Yeah.
But
Never-
you came to visit.
Yeah.
We got connected
Mm-hmm.
through a musician.
Yep.
You already had the producer bag going.
I mean, I had already been making beats. I had always made beats and been doing that since I was a kid, making beats, playing around on the
Cause you
computer.
live behind that record store.
I lived behind the
With
record
your mom.
store. You feel me? Music. I had already been doing it, but in West Virginia, like it wasn't no major labels or nothing. It was local artists, a lot of local artists doing a lot of dope stuff. But I never seen it to where it's like, okay, I can make a career. Like, how am I make a career out of it? It was
Right,
never
right.
a thought that would be possible. But we had the internet. I had a homie named Luke White who was selling mad beats online. Like
Luke
doing
is
the YouTube.
nasty.
Luke is nasty,
Crazy.
right? Yeah, he got a Tentacion record. Triple X. He got one of his big records
Rest in
that was a
peace, bro.
YouTube
That's
beat.
fire.
It was a YouTube
Yeah.
beat, and that might have 1 billion streams.
I was about to
actually.
say,
It got-
it's-
he has
Luke-
a,
we'll
he got a
talk
song
about
that
it.
got
Luke
a
is
bunch of
insane.
streams, but
Right.
you know, so he was doing that. So I was like, okay, I can sell beats online. So I'm doing that in college, and you know, people coming through the studio or whatever. So I had been doing that, but then when I got out here and I met y'all and J-Zack and everybody, I was like, okay, y'all doing the same thing like that I've been doing, but you know, it's kind of different though. 'Cause,
Right,
you know,
right,
got
right,
studios, people got the label right here, like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
people sign, like you know, I'm meeting people that signed, I'm meeting people
Yeah,
that's independent.
yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay, let me soak up some game. And
Mm-hmm.
let me not leave because this is what I love to do. This is my passion. I'm gonna do it regardless. So, and you know, even seeing them guys like they tearing, you know, doing
Making
construction.
shit happen. We
was
and
there
stuff.
breaking
Yeah, they
walls
was
for
breaking
the-
down
yeah,
walls.
yeah.
I'm like, oh, they really trying to do this for real.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
like, you know, this is what everybody say. You got to come do and grind
Right,
and get out
right.
here. And I'm like, come on, let's figure it out. So, you know, a lot of that happened. But once I started getting around y'all and everybody else, and you know, I kind of felt like this is what I was supposed to be doing, and this is where I was supposed to be at. So, ended up staying.
Yeah.
Long story short,
That's hard.
yeah.
I was about to say, like, what was the initial thing that was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stay here. Like, this not gonna be a vacation no more. Or did you go back home?
I was
Beforehand.
I didn't go back home permanently. I was always like taking flights back, but I always had a crib. Like I always was keeping my stuff out here, so I was never going back home. But my peoples was over there, and I always like had a remote job, so I'd just be you know moving around a little bit. But
Yeah.
I started like making LA home, keeping stuff over here,
Yeah.
building out, you know. So I was like, yeah, I'm here. But as far as like what really made me stay, really, you know, speaking to J-Zack, really when he threw me on his first album, or not his first album, when he threw me on his album,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh shoot. You know, okay, this ain't somebody that's a YouTube person that maybe just found my beat. This is somebody who has some credibility, who's been around doing it independent. He was the first independent rapper that I knew that was like living off rap only as an independent artist,
Yeah.
like paying his rent and bills, no label, doing everything himself.
Right.
you know,
Filming, everything.
filming like everything,
Right.
so and living like no job, like working, like you know,
Nice
this is
crib,
what he
too.
do. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, that's cool. So when he put me on his album, I was like, oh, okay, so it's possible here. And then you know, I know we gonna talk about like all of the homies, Rich, Aziz, and all of them. When I met them, got around them, then I'm starting to learn like more of the industry game,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, they starting to also, you know, gravitate towards me or give me opportunity, I should say, in a way, and it just kind of started, you know, trickling down after that. But people believed in me, honestly. Like it's really boiled down to people believed in me. Even like hearing you say, "Oh, we could tell you was talented" or whatever it was. Like
Yeah.
people was like being like, "Nah, you dope. Like you got something going." Like so, you know, I listened.
You know,
like, all right.
I don't. You didn't really write down anything we shouldn't talk about.
Yeah,
But I do want to highlight. So this whole time, Myles is also working.
yeah,
You want to touch on your career?
yeah. I still got a job. I still got a gig. I work in cybersecurity. I've been working in cybersecurity forever, bro.
So, me and Z
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
were working in cybersecurity, so we all automatically gravitated, and it was like another kinfolk
Exactly.
that
Right,
understood
right,
vision
right,
over
right,
everything.
right.
Like have your base, whatever. Then we all out here,
Mm-hmm.
and he from West Virginia.
Yeah.
I ain't never meet nobody from West Virginia in my
Yeah.
life,
Yeah.
but he thinking like us. So we like, yo,
Yeah.
we done ran it up. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I was gonna mention that as you were talking about came out here for a vacation, started meeting all these people, and the reason I actually wasn't inspired you because like there'll be people that come out here and they get inspired by like, oh, this is nice, palm trees, there's women around, but like bro, you got inspired because you really saw somebody
Mm-hmm.
bet on themselves and take something from the ground and was like, hey, listen, we don't know what's about to happen, but I got all this faith in what we do, the pain and sweat that we put in every day. And like, bro, I know a lot of people from the East Coast come in here and have that same mentality, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like we talk about working that job, bro. It's like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming out here to a foreign place, and yo, I'm betting on it. And people don't understand like the story when you in it for real. Like,
Yeah.
they don't understand. Yo, he's not from here. He's not from here,
Bro, that's
Yep. It's
that
crazy,
quote you
bro.
said about people not understanding this shit.
Crazy.
Shit still resonate. We on the phone one day and we both going through something.
Yeah.
I forgot. I had went through something like a week after that. He was like, bro, motherfuckers watch documentaries every day about a motherfucker doing something for 8 years, slept on couches, had to do this, had to do that. Nobody stick with you when you actually in it.
Man.
And I'm not saying Myles' story might not be that, but there's semblances of like I had to do something that y'all not willing to do.
Right.
Who gonna stick by me on that?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or you doing something that people don't think is possible to do. But even like what you say, when you come out here and you see certain things, then it might open up and change your perspective a little bit.
It's different, bro.
Yeah, it'll change your perspective a little bit. So that's why it's good to get out of your proximity, get out your comfort zone, see some other stuff. When you see it, man, it make it real. When you wake up every day and you see the Capitol Records building, or you see the Sony and the Empire, and you seeing these people, like, come
tangible,
on, how are you
bro.
not gonna? It's tangible.
And
How
you
are
can
you
walk
not
out your
think?
door and go
Yeah.
like I could walk down where like Mike Jack used to do something
Yes.
at the studio.
Yes. He was
Right.
It's
chilling.
inspiring.
Can I break mode a little bit?
Yeah, I was about to. Yeah, go.
Sure.
go,
I'm
yeah.
on a music drone. I'm
Yeah.
finna run through these drones real quick.
Come on, send him away. Oh,
Alright.
Get it.
we thinking alike.
So, what you a Spotify or Apple Music guy?
I mean,
you give me Spotify vibes.
I mean, to be honest, I use Apple Music on the day to day.
Okay. So you can pull up your Apple Music right now. I'm gonna ask you some music questions.
You want me to pull it up?
If you want.
Actually,
if
I
you
mean-
know these answers, rock
go.
out.
I mean, I guess.
But hey,
I'll pull it up.
let me know when you're ready.
You got the student plan, or you paying the full price
I
on
might
Spotify?
still be on the student because a little.
Yeah, I
bro.
be finessing
don't,
too.
Don't
Don't
tell
tell
them that,
nobody,
though,
though.
they
Yeah.
gon'
Keep
they
it
gon'
on the
yeah,
low.
yeah, they gonna break that down.
Okay.
Producers do
What
not
we-
leak that.
What we doing with the Apple
All
Music?
right. I'm gonna run down some song categories. You gonna give me the first song you think of?
That's in my library.
They don't gotta be. You can give it off
You
top
go-
of dome.
Off top of your
Oh, it's
head.
off
That's
top
like
of
a
the
cheat
dome.
sheet, damn near.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
if you
okay,
want
okay,
it.
Okay.
I'm just being mindful
I got
because
you.
we got the live stream.
Yeah, I got you. I
I don't
you.
want to make West Virginia look bad.
No, we good. We
All
good.
right. I need the first timeless song you think of.
Mesmerized with Khalifa.
Okay, a song that describes your journey.
Ooh, that describes my journey. Dang, I ain't never been asked that or thought about that. A song that describes my journey.
Hey, Chad, if you got a song too, write up in the comments.
Yeah, does anybody got a song that describe my journey?
If we ask in the chat, we can come back to that one.
Yeah, let me see. Is the chat
You can
still
ponder.
active?
You can ponder.
Chat, what's up? Like, is it a song out there that describe the journey? I don't know.
This John, I'm gonna save for the last John.
Send one.
So I'm gonna go this one and then you skip it.
Dang.
All right,
describe my
let's
journey?
go breakup song first.
Breakup song? Nah, because I think of a couple that I was listening to when I've been through
Well,
a couple
yeah,
breakups
yeah.
before. The breakup song by Wale, if y'all remember that joint.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah,
from
that joint.
Mixtape by Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for some reason, bro, Chopped and Screwed, T-Pain, Luda.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yo.
for some reason, that song just kind of
Yo.
put me in my,
First
like,
of
you feel
all,
me?
I'm breaking mode. I love that song,
Damn.
bro. Top,
Yeah.
like top
Crazy song, right?
30 all time to me.
Mm-hmm.
Something about
That's hard.
It's one of those songs where like it's flawless. I
Yeah.
would make the same type of song.
That's
Yeah.
hard. A song that describes your hometown. West V, don't try and cheat on him in the chat now. You got you speaking for your hometown right now.
A song that described my hometown. Yes, by Meezy Wop 62 Big TC. I'll Do It by Easy Money. You know what I mean? These are the songs I'm gonna have to play for y'all. Y'all ain't heard them yet, but when I play these songs, y'all gonna be like, "Oh, okay."
They probably dancing in the
I see.
comments
They
right
probably
now.
going stupid right now. They probably turned up.
A Night Out with the Boys.
Song?
Yeah,
Ooh, with the guys?
with the guys.
Gotta be Fuge.
Yeah,
Gotta be something from Fuge.
yeah.
I might put on that Real Sisters.
Oh,
I might put on that Real.
oh God,
Nigga having a crazy night.
Okay. All right. A song you gonna play when you locking in?
that I'm playing when I'm locking in. Good question. I like this one. What I'm gonna play when I'm locking in? I'm gonna probably honestly, y'all might not understand this, but if I'm trying to really lock in, I might play that My Prerogative, Bobby Brown. Yeah.
Why wouldn't we understand that, nigga?
I don't know. I just don't know if that's what y'all play.
Play that once a month.
Okay.
I'm not joking either.
Hey.
Go one more. I'm gonna do the last drum.
Okay. Now, summer anthem, and you. Just to be fair for all the people watching, you can't say "Weekend" by Deezy or "Soft Girl Summer" by Deezy.
Oh,
You got to
okay.
go somewhere else. With it.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay.
Shameless plug.
Y'all, we should plug you though, cause like I got a live stream that's with people I would like to show them, like, you know, who y'all is. Like, I try to bridge the gap sometimes, but what was it? Summer song?
Summer anthem.
Summer anthem.
Like of all time, current, like
You
what?
do current, 'cause I know you be listening to Spend That.
I'm listening to Spin That
Come
crazy.
on, yeah.
If I need something to turn on right now,
You spending like just for the people watching. This lady's watching.
Nah.
We ain't spending.
But
yeah, we locked in. We listen to my
Y'all make him a trick.
We locked in, man.
Summer anthem. There's definitely some songs back home that's buzzing in the summer. Like I told y'all, I got a homie that said, if y'all give me 400 comments, I'm going to drop. And he got 430 minutes. I know people that signed to the label that's not doing numbers like that. My boy Easy Money.
If we got a little
Tim
time.
Hardaway by Adrian Michael, good summer anthem. I'm reading off some of the comments. One of my favorite personal summer anthems though. Like if we going like the summer, a couple songs that I remember in my life from like summers. Definitely that Racks in the Middle. That joint was buzzing one summer.
Oh God.
One summer it was going.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It's a good one.
Yeah, that Racks in the Middle was
You
going.
a producer, man. You got a variety of songs here, man. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, I be trying to pull stuff out the archive sometimes. Mix it up a little bit.
I'm gonna go Coop music.
Ooh, Coop Music. I seen Verta May in the chat. Shout out to Coop Music. She like that. But
What's something we playing in the Coop? Since you know all about that. Brand new.
I might go. Something we playing in the Coop? Because I got a Coop Music playlist.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Heard you got a Coop music album.
I do have a Coop Music album.
You
do. I be playing a lot of stuff in the Coop. I be playing Larry in the Coop sometimes.
Yeah.
I be playing Party in the Coop sometimes.
Tight.
Like I'm looking at the playlist right now. Like when you get in the Coop, like we play some Drizzy in the Coop sometimes.
Type. What you
Like,
playing today in the Coop?
In the daytime,
Yeah.
Thug. Probably some Thug maybe. I be playing this song. I'm looking right here. Last thing I played was Goo Wop by Thug. If y'all remember that.
On the way here? What was your song you played to lock in for this interview?
Honestly, it was my homie Prince Faye, Gangsta. It's Prince Faye's birthday today, so I was playing something from the crib he had just sent to me.
He's a good dude, man.
Gangsta. Yeah, he sent me something. It's a good song though. Like, if you listen to the lyrics of what he's saying, it's about, kind of somebody almost getting tricked out their position because they live in a certain type of life that they think is cool, but it's not in a way. So yeah, I was listening to that on the way over here. My homie Prince Faye, man, Gangsta. Yeah. No, that's real rap.
Myles, who do you think influenced you as a producer? As someone in this game right now?
I mean,
and from a youth, not someone that's inspiring you right now.
Yeah. From a youth?
Yeah.
I mean, when I was digging through all them records and I came up sampling, like, so obviously, heavy. But like really, cause I come from like the Fruity Loops era, like when Fruity Loops got popping. So you got like Metro and all the dudes from Atlanta, 808 Mafia, 808s, all of that. So a lot of those guys, for sure, a lot of 808 Mafia, definitely. And I mean, always like people who use weird sounds or different sounds. So going back to like the Timbaland and Pharrell's and all of them, like they was always creative. And even though we neighbors and it is far away, they was close. So as I'm looking, I'm like, they close. You feel me? It ain't home, but it's close. So, just trying to find something to latch on to. But yeah, came up in that computer era, that Fruity Loops era a little bit, but still kind of, I think our era is cool for like, technology, right? Because we still remember right before the internet and technology and cell phones, but then we kind of got entrenched into it and thrown into it. So, it's kind of like that with the music too. Like, I remember the analog way of doing certain things, and then, now with the more up-to-date way.
Real quick, what's your producing, right? For all the people watching home that are either aspiring producers right now, whatever's like that, what do you start with? Are you starting it for personally you? I know everybody's different. You starting with the sample in mind? You starting with a feeling? You starting with the bass line? You starting with some kicks? Or like you're like, okay, cool, like I want to make a song for a Bia. I want to make a song for a DDG, whatever, like that. I'm going to make a beat that sounds like this. Like what's your process?
It kind of depends, like, and you probably feel this way too, when you've been making music or beats or something for so long, like you done tried almost everything to a certain extent, and you learn how to do almost everything. So I can start a beat however I want to start a beat. But for me, like music is subjective anyway. Like I done learned to like, I just make what I make when I make something to a certain extent. I can lock in and make something specific, because sometimes that'll work. But I like to just make what I make. But it just depends on the type of beat. Sometimes I'll be like, I want to start with the drums because it's gonna give me a different swing or a different pocket when I chop this sample. Or I might hear a sample that's so fire, I'm like, I gotta start with the sample and build around it because that's like almost like the plate or the canvas or however you want to look at it. So it really depends. I ain't gonna say I get locked into certain things.
Do you get locked in based off inspiration? And you're like, all right, this is the time. It's 8 o'clock. I'm about to go make some beats. Or like, you doing this every day? Or like what's like your vibe like right now?
It's definitely not every day. Because I be having so much stuff going on sometimes. I don't get to lock in as much as I would like to. So that's when, and you know this too, like some days it's almost like I just got sent something that's I just gotta like, boom, it'll just happen sometimes. And sometimes you go in there and be like, man, nah, I'm go ahead and shut the laptop down today.
Word.
So, for me, like right now, it's definitely like today I was inspired. And I'm gonna probably go do something when I get back home. But, it's day by day for me. I don't have no schedule or nothing.
You heard that he got inspired by New Dope.
I was literally about to say, I was like, hopefully we inspired you today, bro.
New Dope Pod.
You know what I'm saying?
Send that to the producers.
Yeah, New Dope Pod.
Can I do something real quick? I don't
do
mean
it.
to like, you know what I'm saying? Let me see the chat real quick.
The chat?
Talk to chat.
Chat, man.
And this
Chat
is
in
on-
here.
Let me ask Chat a question. Chat,
Where y'all at?
I'm gonna let you guys ask Myles a question. So just drop them inside the comment and throughout the podcast, man. If there's something that you guys want to know, you know what I'm saying? Y'all jump out, ask that question, man. That's what
Yeah, you can leave it right here. We
Yeah.
can see what's going on.
Let's see what's going on, man.
Myles, so, all right, do me a favor. We got to talk about the accolades too.
Okay.
I said a couple minutes ago, don't be humble here.
All right.
Who have we worked with? And how did we get there?
My first major label placement was Big Sean.
Sir.
And when y'all asked me the song that describes From Back Home, I put it in the chat, and a lot of people were saying "One Man Can Change the World" by Big Sean.
Oh.
Because if you listen to that song,
Just re-listen to that. That's crazy. Yeah.
he has a bar in there that says, the bar is something like, and if that girl from West Virginia can blah blah blah, because his grandmother was from West Virginia, she was one of the first women black pilots.
I was gonna say
she was part of that.
infantry.
Yeah, with that movie, there's a movie kind of on them. So Big Sean was my first major label placement too. Shout out to the homie Rich, Aziz, Bouvet. We was all on a couple of them songs. But that just came about through like what you were saying, the homies and stuff that I met over here. But and a lot of those placements came from being around that crew and those guys. Like I gotta show love because they threw me a lot of alley oops and opportunities when it came to Big Sean, Wiz, DDG, Bia.
What were the
Felly.
songs? What songs was it by Big Sean?
On his last album, song called Yes, song called Who You Are.
Yep.
Both of those joints. It was on Bia's last album too. Fire song that I like on there. They just dropped the deluxe too, I think last week.
Shout out to Bia, man.
So
Shout out to you have Nintendo with Jalen Santoy.
Jalen Santoy. Got a lot of joints with Santoy. The independent work, like the times I work with independent artists is fun. I like working with a lot of independent artists.
Why is that?
A little bit more control.
Yeah.
Like, you work with the major label artist, you don't know when the song coming out or if it's coming out.
Right,
but if you directly, talking to the dude or the people, even if they bigger independent artists, you still got more influence. You can kind of determine. Splits look a little bit better too sometimes on the independent side. So
there's been a lot of accolades that you have producing wise. What has been one of the hardest things to navigate, like getting into that field, whether you're working with like bigger label artists or like independent artists?
The hardest thing to navigate? I don't know, man. I kind of keep an open mind when it comes to navigation, but I think being out here, especially in LA, is so much going on. It could be hard to like, because a lot of times what I'll see is people will come out here in LA and it's so much opportunity, there's so much going on. They try to hit every single function. They try to be in every room. They try to do everything. And that works for some people sometimes. But I think really the approach, especially if you want to like minimize like horror stories or people saying, I got, done wrong, is like kind of like what we do. It's like rock with people who like your crew, your crowd, like-minded people. Like I think that makes the navigating part a lot more easier than kind of just aimlessly running around, because it is so much to do. But do you really got to do every single thing? Like, you know, you can kind of narrow it down. Finding that balance, I think, is hard. Probably balance, I guess, is what I'm getting at when I think about it. Like, what's the balance of everything as far as navigating through the industry? Balance of work versus play, balance of, you know, relationships when it comes to music, work versus play and relationships, all of these things, right? And even as an artist, and you know this, like business versus creativity, like that's super hard for a lot of people to navigate. Some people can't even do it, but you know, thankfully I enjoy kind of learning about a lot of that stuff. So it's a little bit easier, I think.
Can I get into some hot takes?
Yeah,
because I want to make sure we give West Virginia their time.
Yeah, I
got some music hot takes for you.
Okay.
But I need the answers to be raw.
Okay.
Act like you off that Henny again.
Woo.
Agree or disagree? Cool. Producers deserve more recognition than artists.
More than artists?
You heard me.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm a producer. I'm gonna go ahead and say yeah. Go ahead and get a producer. Get the producers a little bit more recognition. My bad, Deezy. I know you an artist. You feel me? But we going with the producers. You dig? Ooh, man. I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think albums is dying. I think people listening to albums is possibly dying. The format of listening and digesting an album is different.
Right. People don't play straight.
They don't play it straight through. Like when I talk to my young homies, even my brother, they'll be like,
but they'd be like,
I'd be like, I'm listening to the album. What you mean? Like I'm playing the album. I'm listening to the album. The album came out. I'm listening. I'm chilling. I'm doing what I'm doing. That's how you listen to an album. They just be clicking through.
I'm gonna break mode a little bit. I feel like so many people critique music, but then people don't really be listening.
Man, I get so mad when I see a review that's the album been out 5 minutes. Oh, it's trash.
Oh God.
How?
Should just drop.
Live with it.
How is it trash?
They hearing it. They're not really listening to what's really going on.
You haven't even listened to it.
For perfect example is what's going on with what happened with Drake. He dropped this. Everybody was talking about
Bro, always.
You can't go nowhere right now.
Yeah.
No freeway, no store, and one of his joints not. I'm seeing grown men in the spot going like this. We all.
Where's she at?
Oh God,
Myles, where you been?
Man.
Singles matter more than albums.
Ooh, in terms of like your career.
It's up to you.
Ooh.
I'm good.
Man. That's crazy because think about it. Say you have a crazy single, right? Like say you got the biggest single, lit, jumping.
Yeah.
Super crazy. Like you could have a single that's way bigger than a classic album technically.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
But if you got a classic album, that's an accolade right there. That's big too. Both of them hard to do.
But is it an accolade more to the people or more to the industry?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I really don't know. That's hard to say. Singles matter more than albums. I'm going to just, as somebody who just care about music and love music, I'm going to probably go with the album. I'm going to say the album matters a little bit more. You know, it's a little bit harder to pull off. Not saying single ain't, you know, sometimes with a single, you got to catch lightning in the bottle. Like, that joint will just, it's almost impossible with some of these singles. But I think the album is more important.
Okay. TikTok is running the music industry.
Running or ruining?
Running the music industry.
Oh, running?
Oh, we know how you feel now.
Running the world.
Yeah. You think it's ruining it?
Nah. I don't think it's ruining. I think it's just another avenue, you know, to get another way to broadcast music. I think it's running certain parts of the industry for sure. But like I think music is in so many different places now. Like it's not like how it used to be. You know, you don't gotta go to the store when the album gets dropped. You don't gotta. The music video ain't the end all be all of a song. You know, the music video used to be boom, stamp. You got a music video.
Yeah.
You official.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, one, you don't even have to have a music video, and if you got a music video, you still gotta have other, you know, short form content and other things like that. So
you gotta have a reel.
Yeah, you gotta
have a music video, reels. It's real. I don't think. My hot take that is, to be honest, I think it's easier to blow up in person than it is on TikTok. Like I think people focusing on TikTok, but it's like, man, if you go out the trunk with it a little bit, if you start literally going hand to hand, you probably it might not be as fast, but it might be more effective in a way in terms of like.
I mean, what blow up mean to you though?
You gotta, you know, some people I've learned throughout music to just. My expectations is way different, right? Like, you know, I don't need I would like and want, you know, billboards and plaques and all of that stuff. But like when you see success in music can be subjective as well. And even in terms of the same way liking music can be subjective. Your success can be subjective. Like, right? Like some people would look at my career and be like, you're not successful at all. Some people look at my career and be like, yo, bro, like crazy. You feel me? So to answer your question, like, you know, I think it kind of just matters on what you want in terms of your fan base. Do you want something that's more tight knit and niche? Like, you know, if you read books like, what is it, like 1,000 Fans and different things like that, where it's like you don't need that many people to like really, you know, go sustain. Or, you know, some people just have that complex where it's like, man, I got to be the most famous person in the world. I'm not necessarily one of those people, so that's probably why I feel like I don't even need TikTok. I'd rather go, you know, chill in the parking lot, open up the trunk, sell some teas, chill. Yeah, I'd rather just, that's more fun to me than, you know, being on TikTok. I'm not saying that, you know, I won't get on TikTok or I don't like doing it on TikTok, but yeah, I think, yeah, it's different avenues. So TikTok is straight. Shout out to TikTok. A lot of people done got lit off TikTok. People be figuring it out. I ain't really figured it out.
I want to ask this artist one too.
Yeah. You go last one then. I'm going to go. Should every producer know how to play an instrument?
Nah. I don't know how to play instruments either, so it might be subjective. But nah, bro. It's not like, man, I know some people, I could probably go outside. And honestly, I bet you if we went outside on the street and we opened up, knocked on all of these doors, we're going to find 100 people that can play guitar or piano, whatever, like can really top level play. Like people can play instruments. Like people can play instruments at a high level, you right? But that don't mean you can produce. And sometimes it do. But like, you know, production isn't always, it's not about playing the instrument. It's about how do you get to the best product? How do you make sure the artist is their best self on the song? You feel me? You don't have to you don't have to play an instrument to do that. To possibly get the best bass line or something, maybe. But like, you know, again, music, art, all of that, not only is it subjective, but sometimes the rawness or the authenticity of something is what gives it more character than being super polished and being able to play something. So, yeah.
All right, I got one for you. You a producer. You hear a lot of people, man. Too many artists sound the same.
I'll say that. I think so. I think so. But I don't know if that's their fault. I think, because sometimes when you get like, you know, sometimes the label would be like, yo, we need this sound. And sometimes people will be like, all right, that's what's working. Especially when you see the internet too. It's like, all right, I'm trying to get hot. Like,
do you like that though?
I don't like it, but I've done it. I'd be like, man, I want to make beats that sound like, you know, sound like that.
I'm gonna jump into like, labels have always done that.
Yeah.
Since they started in like the 30s and shit. But now it's easier, and we're part of that to our generation. We're the first generation to have like beats.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Where I can sound like Drake. If I know how to mirror how he speaks,
that's facts.
I can go on YouTube and get a like beat.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, all right, we talked about this producing bag. We talked about LA. You did your thing out here. And you are continuing to do that thing.
Trying to.
Well, how do we get to this love letter for West Virginia? How does it all come back home? And why?
Man. So it wasn't my idea. This was the idea of Leisha Lee.
Who is it? No, stop it. Yo.
I wish Leisha was here, man. Somebody tag Leisha. Y'all tag Leisha in the chat.
Who is this person?
Y'all gotta tag Leisha. Leisha is a GOAT in the city, man. Leisha is phenomenal. Like, she is somebody who's been, she was on the radio, so, you know, she has that in her bag, but like, she's super tapped into the community. She from the community. She from Charleston. She from the Woo. Like, she represent her hood, her city as well too. So
what's the Woo?
The Woo. That's where Leisha from, man. She got a song called "Based on the Woo Story" and a play. She wrote a play. Like, she wrote plays about like stuff that people have been.
What does this person do?
She's I don't know. Alicia, what do you do? Like she does a lot. Like she does a lot for the scene.
Please let us know.
Like what doesn't she do? Type of thing?
Tag Alicia. It's like what that's
so she's been like a personality or somebody
personality and marketer,
marketer,
but she also been behind the camera too. Like it was a period of time where she just went behind the camera and went low and ran a page that nobody knew. It was this page that was just popping up at all the events. Documenting everything, fire pictures, videos, and everything, and nobody knew who it was. And it was her. So she'll be in front of the mic and doing all of these things and coming up with all of these ideas. Like she done came up with, backpack giveaways and, different types of events and things around the city. So, she's good. She's one of the people who can come up with an idea. She has the great ideas and then execute on it in order to like really get some motion. So she's done a ton for the hip hop scene. For everything back home. So shout out to her. But she called me, her and my mom called me one day and was like, hey, we doing a challenge. And we was like, we want to use one of your beats. I'm like, why do I want to use one of my beats? Like, I get it. And, I guess, I'm coming off the major label placements or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever,
Do
good for
people treat you
sometimes.
like, are you one of them back home?
I mean, I get a lot of love, especially now after this. It's made me more recognizable and everything like that. So I've gotten definitely more popular back home for this stuff that I've done in the community than any of the major label placement stuff. Not to say that they don't care, but it's like, that's cool to a certain extent. Is what they kind of how they react.
Change my day.
And it's dope to see though, because sometimes like people don't understand. They'll see that and they'll be like, sometimes it take a little bit to register, but it's still, people still show love related to it. But yeah, long story short, me being out here helped me be able to do that because I was able to get some credibility, earn some accolades. Sometimes you need that for people to pay attention a little bit more than they might have in the past. So I think it helped, being out here and obviously with the sound and everything, being in the studios, making sure you get to the top level of quality and production and even, navigating the business like we talked about. All of that helps and plays into this moment that I may have had, like, all of that mattered. All of that played a part. Yeah.
So we're coming off the back of an award show.
Yeah, great award show.
You got to walk me through that. Because from my POV, Myles went from like, yo, I love my stage. I'm going to go back home a little bit more.
Yeah.
Verbatim told me this. I'm going to go back home a little bit more. Then it becomes a staple in like this challenge. Then the challenge blows up.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like hundreds of thousands of this and honestly millions of views just all over. I'm tapped in.
Yeah, they tapped in.
I don't know these people. But this is my dog. Mm-hmm. To the point where I'm like, yo, I'll buy some merch.
Right.
Right. Damn near think I'm from West Virginia.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And then he does an award show.
Did the award show.
Man.
Talk to me.
Y'all got to see, like, I'm gonna have to show y'all some of the footage of some of the videos, but the award show was so crazy. But the way the award show came about is like, me and Alicia kind of got the same brain when it comes to like, all right, we don't really think that nothing is impossible. And if we're going to do something, we're going to try to do it to the max. And as we're doing this and we're doing this whole thing, and even like I said, like when you see me being out here seeing stuff that's possible, I have a different perspective on the music industry and different things. So as I'm doing this, part of what I'm also trying to show is like, yeah, we doing the contest and the challenge. And I'm trying to, get the city hype and show love. But I'm also trying to show y'all like different things that you can do as an independent artist. Like this, how maybe you can market yourself. This, how you drop and release music. This, how you capitalize off buzz and just things that I've seen artists and stuff do out here. We gonna do that at the same time. And even with the events, like seeing you throw events and all the events that we be at, it's like, man, you really, if you got an idea, you make it nice, you put a little bit of effort, you throw a red carpet. I learned that from you. You bring some roses around, like you do little stuff like that. Like you gonna have people gonna feel a certain type of way. You gonna have a real event. Alicia had been throwing events for a while too. So as we had hundreds of contestants, it got to the point to where it's like we can't pick one. Like how we gonna pick? Who gonna win this? Like we can't win this. We didn't expect it to do this. So thankfully we had a sponsor, Miss Yvonne from Cam's World. She bought she got like a content studio back home. It's dedicated to her son who passed away. You can go there and shoot. It's kind of like this, but they got the the places they got the rooms, like different theme rooms and stuff. One of those back home. She was like, I'll sponsor y'all, buy y'all's trophies. We had these big, nice trophies, real
Bro, I wanted
nice
a
trophies,
trophy,
bro.
bro.
I wanted one too. I was like, dang, why
Oh, you
you
ain't
I
get-
talking
that's
to me?
hard.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, we should have ordered one that I could have in the crib.
That's hard,
We need to do new dope trophies.
bro. Hey,
That'd be fire.
Producers, what's up?
That'd be
we'll lock-
fire.
We'll lock that in for sure.
Yeah. So we got them we got them trophies, and them trophies was so nice. So when we did that and we were doing that, we like, yo, we got to do a real deal award show. Like, get them some real trophies. Like, let's help these people out, because before we did this, and like another part of the love letter, like, me and Leisha actually had this conversation. I think it was today, where we didn't really know how much impact it really had, but you know, it was no fighting, it was no beefs, it was no drama. People that don't like each other was in the same room.
People look nice, bro. Like,
People looked nice. People showed up. Beefs
That's
was
beautiful.
squashed. Like, people from, beefs was like, we not beefing no more. They in the studio now.
That's huge.
And like, people was hitting us up. People coming out of retirement, like some of the OGs who, because after a while it's like, okay, maybe I ain't rapping no more. Buzz gone, whatever. They coming out of retirement, like, yo, you gave me life. Like, I'm feeling good. Like, a couple homies had some stuff going on with them, like people getting out of jail, people getting out the hospital, people's grannies and stuff dying. They putting it all in this music, and it's an outlet for them. And not only that, but people are paying attention to it now. Like, some of these videos getting 50, 60,000 views, hundreds of likes.
Yep.
People, we in the store, old ladies is coming up to us like, oh, we be watching every single one. Like, we can't wait for y'all to keep dropping. So it's like, man, it's and then seeing people, how happy some of the people was, and how happy some of these artists was, and like, being able to get a trophy, and like, all of these things kind of adding up. And even people like the videographers and the people who doing other things, like, now y'all got a kind of a platform or something to cover, or something to tap into. So it was fun, man. So like, yeah, I think being able to, like, give people a platform, highlight people's, talents and different things, important, but rewarding as well.
Real quick,
to
man.
me.
Something we do big here, man. We like to make sure, before I get teary-eyed, man, because what you're saying is beautiful. You didn't bring us a trophy, so we'll take the imaginary trophy.
Get him a trophy.
I want to give you your imaginary roses. We always want to give you flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, on God, like, what you doing?
I'm gonna dap you.
We want to make sure we always like highlighting people who need to be highlighted. And a lot of people, they look on, whether it's social media, TV, whatever's like that, for the people who are really doing things in the community. Yeah. But, bro, you're somebody who's in the community firsthand. You know what I'm saying? And, like, this tells people, like, West Virginia, you don't got to look no further. There's people who's right there helping build you up. So, before, I want to just end this off with this real quick, bro. Like, you have all these accolades of people announce your name or they introduce you and stuff like that. What's something that you would want to be remembered by besides music?
Ooh. When I was going through school, or even just trying to figure it out, whether it be in the music industry or really like even going to college, getting a job, especially a job in tech, it's not that it's not people that haven't done it or that I'm doing anything necessarily new, but sometimes you don't got no blueprint and you don't got nobody to look to that might look like you or be where you from. So if you can just remember me as somebody who wasn't scared and, still cared about their people, that's what I would want to be remembered as more than anything. Because, like, I got this thing in my mind where it's like, I'm always going to be straight. Like, God look out for me. I'm blessed. I'm going to be straight regardless. I'm going to figure it out. But some people need a little help. And I wouldn't be where I'm at if I ain't have a lot of help or some type of help or some type of, structure around me. So remember me as somebody who showed love, man. Remember me as somebody who helped as much as they could. I'd like to be remembered as that. Music is cool, but, and as far as the West Virginia thing go, man, it's dope because now I got like 100 and something artists on one beat. I don't know a lot of people that's done that. You feel me? I got a lot of features. I got a lot of features. So yeah, man. But nah, bro, I think it's just important to try to, like, give back a little bit, but, like, just be a good example. Yeah, I think, I don't got to put too much definitions or anything around it. I'm a simple dude. I don't need too much. So, yeah, remember me as somebody who tried hard, man. and just
Hey,
you know
man.
left it on the field.
I heard this one day when you pour into the people, like around you and your people, bro, you live forever, bro. Shit never dies.
Yeah,
Miles, I also, as your friend, brother, whatever.
yeah.
I also wanted to thank you for just being one of those like new dope people. I don't, damn, that's kind of
Ooh.
but like
that's fire though.
You know, without any puns intended, I feel like Myles has always been his character.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like so much is just connecting dots. He could say the same about us. He's known us for a while, but like it's cool to have highlighted you in this way too.
I
I
appreciate
hope this footage lives on for a long time.
I appreciate it. And that's why I wanted to come make sure I did it. That's why I wanted to come do it with y'all for sure. It's easy to talk with y'all, and plus I like everything y'all got going on. And hopefully y'all get credibility and pay attention for that. But everything that y'all do, y'all care about, y'all make sure it's straight. If y'all interview somebody, y'all got everything y'all need. Do you like how you look? Do you like the questions we asking? Is the quality good? Is the quality good? Y'all really care about the presentation of everything. So, like, you know, how could you not want to work with y'all? And that's why y'all keep continuing to elevate. And
We'll
do
take that
right?
trophy. Appreciate you.
We got to get y'all a trophy, man. I want y'all to
come.
come. We trying to do, so we got the award show that we just did, but we doing an award show in December now.
Tight.
So we did the award show for...
I heard we getting flown out by
Hey,
New Dope.
What's up?
What's up? Y'all want New Dope to come? Can they pull up?
Come
Like, they
on,
good?
man.
Can they
We
pull up?
need it.
Let's
You know what
see.
I'm
Let's
saying?
see. Can they pull up? But nah, for sure. We need the media coverage, and we'd love to have y'all pull up. And we trying to get sponsors, so it's definitely not
Right.
out of the question. Like if
Just
we get,
have us fly down like how Drewski did in the New Dope.
Well, you know what's funny? You know what's I came out the ceiling. I got to show y'all my intro. I did come.
yeah,
I
he's
came out
wild.
the ceiling.
Listen,
Yeah, I came
we
out
need
the
a
ceiling.
part 2 for this.
Hold on.
Yeah.
The intro was hard, bro. The intro was hard.
The
Vertiman
producers
here.
gonna get tired of us.
Yeah.
Can we do something though? When we done this, can we go on live and review some of this footage or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
for
20
for
minutes or
sure.
something?
For sure. That'd be fire. That'd be
It's
fire.
gonna be up. Well, chat. Love y'all. Hey, listen. First of all, I want y'all to know if y'all don't follow Myles right now, tap in because what we're about to do right now is the exclusive access.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? This is the new dope exclusive access that. I'm sorry, you haven't even subscribed yet, but you need to subscribe and make sure you're following us and like them. Make sure you can get attached to this access. We gonna end this off right now and go to the exclusive access and go live with Myles and see what's going
That's
on.
lit. That's
But
lit. That's lit.
Without further ado, man, Myles, we appreciate you,
Love.
man. I'm saying I clap for
Yeah.
Myles, man, studio audience, people at home, West V. Man, I go by the name of Deezy.
I go by Dom.
Hey, man,
Myles T.
this is new dope, man. Stop